Cool. You're good to go. Oh crap. Algorithm is so messed up. Ooh, that's close. That's not bad. It's a little AI. They must have done I know you could do it with like relay. You could highlight certain parts and then animate only those certain parts. It's pretty good though. It goes behind the trees. All right. Where's my channel? View my channel. Me watching another stream. All right, this guy's like way behind too. Cool, cool. That one's good. How about the old X? Looks like we're live. Yeah, somebody, not sure who, or I forget, somebody came through and was commenting on stuff. I was replying today, so definitely appreciate that. Nice, nice, nice. Getting some activity, and then this is live, right? Wow. That delay is crazy. Okay, and Twitch is on time. Twitch is on it. Twitch is caught up. Cool. So, back to the usual. Hey, hit 2,000 activities. Wow, that's crazy, actually. That took a long time. If I was doing, whatever, 100 a day, 200, 100, what was the goal again? 250 a day rather than 20. I mean, it's only been 2 months, so yeah, that's not terrible. It kind of has devolved a little bit into just clicking the like button on a lot of stuff, so it's becoming lower value. But hey, I mean, it's touch points, I guess. So kind of back and forth on that. Okay, profile. Yesterday, 74. Yesterday, 17th. Wow, yesterday's already the 17th. Yeah, crap. Okay, then that's done. Good deal. Oh wait, crap. I had Discord up in here. Discord in browser. Nice. What am I subscribing? What's it trying to get me to subscribe to? I feel like Discord's having a tough time monetizing. All right, which I would have no idea how to monetize Discord. All right, Skool members 350. Metrics 343. Man, that's crazy. It's working. Craig. Nice. I actually was just gonna say I should probably send you an email to let you know. Started early today, ahead of schedule. All right, and then YouTube subs. Where we at? Go. 975. We're getting close. I gotta get a video out today. I haven't done one. Okay. Analytics. Size and growth, subscribers. So yesterday was 973. It's a little bit early. Got 4 more. Good deal, good deal. Okay. Then I think that's it for that stuff. That's the main things I'm tracking right now. I think I got another follower on X, which is cool. 90, almost triple digits followers. There we go. We're making progress. And Twitch seemed pretty lively yesterday. Where am I at? I have 18 followers. But We're getting there, slowly but surely. Cool. Um, yeah, pretty much it for that. So, oh, that's true. Yeah, I do probably need to look into that. I looked. I had that. Yeah, I had that page pulled up. I was gonna check that out. Making an application from where I am. Ah, nice. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Might as well. Yeah, I mean, might as well. Wouldn't hurt to have that like official affiliation, get a little bit of traffic. So not a bad idea. All right. Um, cool. Speaking of that, check out this beast. So this guy, it seems like it's working. Yeah, this would be a pretty good example. This would be pretty solid actually. This is better than the other big one I had was trying to create shorts that wasn't very good. Like I mean it works, like it creates stuff, but this one just uses everything in the cloud. Like yeah, I think this would actually be not a bad one. The only thing with this one is it's really laggy. So I need to maybe figure out what to do here. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like doing other stuff and then I thought of something. It's like, oh yeah, I could optimize this a little bit, but I basically could probably just plug this whole JSON into like GPT or something to just be like, where can I where can I optimize this a little better? Um, but at this point, it gets the job done. Oh, I guess I was thinking about what you said with should we should we have a slide option for images? That's the only other thing because like I could see maybe needing a slide with images option. So you're thinking the same as far as like, yeah, image slide. Yeah, because like that would be useful. Like just rather than just plain text. I mean, still keeping it simple, but at least having one templated slide for images too. So if that's the case, then probably would be, let's see, where's the layout? Is there format options or no? Theme. Edit. I know there's like a themes kind of thing. There we go. Slide template. Let's do. Or no, I don't actually want template. I just want the layout. Building blocks. These are nice slides though. There we go. Something. Title and body, one column, tile, two tile. Probably something like this. Really kind of was looking for. Apply layout. Like that. And then we want railway 90, well, I guess we wouldn't want railway 96, but although I don't know. What do you think? Where's my example slides? I think I uploaded them. So even either something like that. I don't know. Maybe like this, right? Probably like this. Same font type, size. Yeah. So maybe something like this, right? That way it's just pretty clear, like text on the left, image on the right, right? Like pie chart. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that works. That makes sense. Oops. Clean and simple. Indeed. So, yeah, okay. So basically just this guy, but what's this one look like? Kind of like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Don't want to have, don't want it to be too busy. Hmm. The only thing is, how do you, can you replace, so can I replace an image on a Google slide using the uh, slides API? I mean, I'm sure it can. It's just going to be a little bit different. Which, yeah, like, so it's going to have to be something like sender inside, and then this also opens up the whole. There we go. The whole image manipulation situation. Bolson, we are back at it. Absolutely. Uh, yeah. I mean, I guess like for images, like we would have to at this point, we'd have to assume the image exists somewhere else, right? So as long as we're not trying to, yeah, skip this. Okay, it's kind of what I was saying. It's like at least if we can get one working, then we'd be good. Getting images will be tricky because I mean it wouldn't be too bad. Assuming that all the images are already in Google Drive or something like that, then it would be okay. Because you know if it has an image URL, then like we can grab that image URL to then be like, hey, replace image. Ooh, can I steal their image? I'm gonna steal their image for this. Yeah, cool. But yeah, you're gonna get into like um resizing and that kind of thing. I actually did okay on that one. Never thought of that. Yeah. Can I like rename this? Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, true. When it generates the image, it would have to maybe be like predetermined lesson one image one. Yeah, exactly. So that it can live in Google Drive, it can have the reference to the image. I mean, or whatever. Like that would be that might have to be a little more deterministic too, because like I don't know if you want to totally trust AI to decide. It might be kind of back to like adding a bullet point or criteria point for how many images there should be, so that it's like like minimum 40 lectures, and then do like minimum whatever, uh, 5 images, 10 images, or if you want to do minimum 1 image per lecture kind of thing. So then where do those images come from? Like assuming we're going to generate them or or provide your own. So yeah, that does make things a little more complicated. So where do you trust the AI to handle the images, and uh, then you have part of that would be part of like the generation flow, I guess, because you'd be filling out this stuff, it'd be trying to decide how many slides there's going to be, and then decide which ones need the image, then queue up each one that needs an image generated, then go generate the image for it. So that might make that generation process. Yeah, yeah, maybe for now. Yeah, yeah, right, yeah, exactly. Uh, I mean the one trick that I kind of like is at least like if you basically create like a bank of images, and that's more of like a background image kind of situation. But like you just have a bank of images, and then you could just tell it like, here, pick an image from this list. That makes things like considerably easier. But yeah, okay. So now to audio script. So yeah, I think so. Now I think we get to generating this spreadsheet, right? So, oh wait, actually, I want to run this real quick. Yeah, slides to images. I just want to make sure, yeah, that actually works, which it should. Um, search for n8n triggers presentation. Also, what are you up to today? Lots of meetings, as always. Hopefully not. Hopefully, actually get to develop today. Okay, so this should grab the n8n triggers presentation. And then it should get all the slides. And then, oh, am I doing? I think I'm calling it for each one. Thursday is a clear day. I have a 20-minute meeting, but then nothing. Nice. Okay, cool. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Right on, man. That's true. Actually, I need to be a little bit more conscious. I've got a couple meetings today too. Got a couple calls today. I'm gonna have to cut this one a little short because I've got a call at noon. So I was trying to get on a little bit earlier today, and then I've got another call in the afternoon. So got a couple calls myself today, so I understand. But 20 minutes isn't bad. That's manageable. All right. So page ID. Oh wait, can we just parameterize this to do all the images? Or let's see. Cool. Is the slides API for images parameterized or parameterized? Can I generate images from the entire or generate an image for every slide in one batch call? Or do I have to call each slide individually? I'd hope not. Dude, I don't like this update to AI Studio. They used to have just like a nice arrow button. You click it and it would just go. But now it's like this super weird side scrolly thing. I mean, I guess it's not bad. It lets you like visualize everything. So I guess that actually is kind of nice, because before it would just like you just keep clicking up arrows until you got to the thing you sent. Really? Why it's not a batch endpoint? Yeah. Okay. Split the data in batches. Yeah. Okay. I think, yeah, but I think this should automatically run for everything. Yeah, because you run for each item. Okay. So I guess let's see if this gives us seven images. Oh crap. 20 items. What happened there? Oh, wait. Don't include trash items. Let's try that again. Still 3? Oh crap. I have some duplicates. Oh, wait. And triggers presentation. All right, fine. Just gonna hard cut it. Oh wait, it's still gonna do 3 times. Whoops. Advanced search, is that what I want? Do I have 3 versions? Oh, I do have a couple versions. All right, hang on. Oh, I don't know which one's which. That one's good. What about this one? It's the same thing. Yeah, they're just duplicates. All right. So let's delete one of them. Maybe I'll just rename it. And I'm going to delete this for now. So I don't want that to mess up what I'm doing. Okay. Then now we can search for this. Got a new test. And I'll just search for that. Bad request. Okie doke. Oh, wait, hang on. Search file. That'll work. Let's just do that. And nothing found. Good stuff. Good stuff. Is it taking a minute to like register that? Is that what's going on here? Search file name folder for and triggers presentation. Include trash items. Oh wait, I don't need. Oh yeah, there we go. That work? There we go. All right, now we got it. We're good. We're good. We're back to it. Okay, so if I do that, then this can get the search result. Get all the slides. Should be 7. There we go. And then run this bad boy 7 times, I guess. Oh no. Too many requests. Yeah, that's the only thing I was kind of worried about. Do I need? I mean, I might need to loop it because we could just do a download, upload, download, upload, and then at least that would kind of give it some time rather than trying to call this 7 times in a row. So maybe loop that out. It might even be like a loop wait kind of situation. I think I could. I forget. I was looking at the quota. I think I can call this API like 100 times a minute or something like that. So I shouldn't be at quotas yet, but calling that 3 times in a row maybe made it mad. So let's loop. Yeah, do something like that. So let's loop that, and then just so it doesn't get angry. And then when did I call that? That was been a couple minutes, right? Doesn't give me a timestamp here, does it? Try again, .html. The only problem is it's going to have to. All right, no, that's good. So then this guy's got its data. I don't like the looping is annoying though, because now it's going to go back and like re-trigger this to do it again. But I don't know. We'll see. Gonna wait a minute to let this cool off. I don't know if there's a way to like check the API quota kind of situation. I know. We'll try it. Do it again. All right, something's happening. Something's happening. I should probably make the naming better because it's just like image 01, image 02, image 03. I can't believe there's not a batch export. Any other ways to batch convert a PowerPoint into, or batch convert Google Slides into images? I guess it'd be a Google Slide, whatever, project to images. Going to need to create images for at least 42 slides, and waiting for each one seems not great. But we did get images in the meantime. I think. Did we? Oh no. Maybe not. What happened? Am I not iterating correctly? The item index didn't work. Crap. All right. So it kept calling them image 0. Need to fix that. So this should be should have some data that we can use to make this not terribly named. So yeah, there we go. Kind of back to the slide ID versus object ID. So I guess yeah, slide ID is good. So something like that. Slide lesson 2 content 2. So that would work. Because it ended up looking like this. So not great. 5, 6, and it's missing an image too. So something didn't quite work. What's a trigger? What to expect? Triggers 101 and triggers. Wait, so that's the first one. Querying 101. What's trigger? So I think I pretty much got everything. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. They're all there now. Weird. Took it a minute. They're just all named image 0. So needed to update that for sure. But I think that'll work. I'm gonna get rid of these for now. Move to trash. All right. And did it come back with any options? So hit the exact scaling problem with this export method for 42 individuals. There's no native API. However, you can batch effect, dramatically speed up the process. The n8n concurrency trick, the best immediate solution, fastest way to solve the problem within n8n without any external tools instead of processing the slides one by one. Make n8n's request node run many requests in parallel. I don't think that's what we want. did expect it to take time for each image in the video creation even long. Well, yeah, true. Yeah, the image or the video will take a minute for sure. But I just can't believe there's not a batch process to turn slides into an image at the same in like one go. Split in batches. Yeah, I don't want to do that. It will not wait. This is on the Google side, not on the n8n side. The most robust and performant method because the entire conversion process happens in Google's ultra-fast internal network, and it simply makes one API call to trigger a script, and the script does all the heavy lifting. Yeah, that's, I mean, I guess. So we're just in Google Apps script. Content service. Yeah, so for each slide, destination, create image, set file name, turn to success message, content service.create text output, JSON stringify success. Deploy the script as a web app, execute, deploy web app URL, call the script. Yeah. What's the quota for the Google Slides API? How many images can I create from slides per minute and per day? All right. Cool. So it's been a minute. I think we try one more time to make sure we actually generate images correctly. So I've talked long enough, right? I'm sure it's been a couple minutes since we ran it. So let's do it again. All right. There's one. Wait 5 seconds. There's two. Wait 5 seconds. Ooh, yeah, that's annoying. That'll work though. Just know that since it's using object ID, it's going to use those first two templated slides as something gross. I mean, I guess like we could solve this by, I just need to programmatically create the slide in the template where it has a name that I want. And then if you use that template going forward, then it'll always have the slide ID that I want. You asked AI Studio, this is how to output all slides in a Google Slides presentation as individual images using JSON. Output all slides in a Google Slides presentation as individual images using JSON. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially, right? That's essentially what this API would do. This method is not part of the official Google Slides API. It's a feature of the Google Drive Docs function or infrastructure. As such, it's not a simple quota X calls per minute. Oh, whoa. Wait, what? So if we were to use the official API, quotas are clearly defined. Oh, get thumbnail? Huh, interesting. Service.presentations get presentation ID execute. Service.presentations. Yeah, so that's probably going to get you the presentation in JSON, right? So like the data. So like that's basically, I would assume that's basically what this is doing. This is getting a presentation, right? So it's not getting the images though. It's getting just the data about the presentation. So strictly enforced per minute, 60 per user. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, I guess I'm using the right one. So maybe it's not an issue. Maybe I just was calling the other stuff too often. I don't know. Maybe this is the answer then. I was just trying to think if there's like another way to do it. I mean, without getting like really hacky, because like you could do some like pretty weird uh like workaround stuff where I mean basically you just need basically you just need a screenshot of this. So like you could like run this in a headless server or like a headless browser, and then yeah, you'd have to be able to log into your own uh calling too soon a second. Yeah, I mean it sounds like the one that we're using, this slash export. I mean it's an unofficial, which is a little scary. Where you're using this method is not part of the official Google Slides API, but it's a feature of Google Drive Docs infrastructure. So yeah, it may temporarily. So that's the only thing is like it may unpredictably decide to do a 429 because that's like what happened earlier, I guess. But practical experience for a task of 42 slides, you're extremely unlikely to hit any limits, especially when using the n8n concurrency trick. The endpoint is generally very permissive. You could likely export several hundred images this way before risking a temporary block. Yeah, I mean, so maybe. I mean, so like ideally, like it's saying we could just split this out and be like, okay, cool. Basically, just do what I was doing before. Just let it, or like, do like a crazy spider where it'll call, a bunch at once. We could do like 10 splits from here. Do 10 splits and try to call the API. I mean, well, you have to do something a little fancy because like, I'm assuming you're gonna have a minimum of 10 slides. Then you could split this into 10 routes. You need to like filter them all and run them all separately. So I don't know. Yeah. Is that what it said? So what? n8n concurrency trick. Get all slides. Connect your 42 items to this node. Instead of a batch size 1, set a batch size like 20. Okay. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, you would just change this to batch size 20 or whatever, or 10 or 5, and then it would just send 5 at a time and call this to get images. But anyway, okay, so these look a little better. The slide ID, I mean, kind of might have to just know that the title slide and description slide are a little gross as far as because they're going off the object ID of the presentation, but that's fine. Trying to think of a way to like handle this automatically so that, I mean, you could do a little bit of manual manipulation to make sure that this template has slide IDs with the correct IDs, but I think what we could do is generate a presentation, and then yeah, I guess it could spawn its own presentation. We'd basically like hard code it. I was trying to think like where does this, because you have to have a presentation template, and we could generate it automatically, like it'd just be built in. So it would just mean like either you'd have to run the system first to get this thing generated, then you can come in here and change it, or provide a template with the system, just share the template as is. Couple options there. Anyway, I mean, my thinking is that like down the line, this logic is always going to keep coming back up where it's like we have to know that the title slide looks like this garbage, the description slide looks like this garbage, and then the rest of it will look pretty clean as far as what it was titled. So and the only other option here is like to do some conditional logic here that's like if title is like this garbage ID of P, then switch that to like presentation title. And then if logic, if the second one, whatever the second one is, you got this other garbage ID for the second slide, then replace that with description slide. See Films, you are doing great. That's good to hear, man. I'm good. We're printing slides. We're turning these Google Docs slides into actual images. which we've done so far. I'm just being picky about the naming convention of the file. So I don't know if the order matters here, but I mean, otherwise, like, success on the images, which is cool. Turned our slides into actual images. Made up course about using triggers and n8n. What else could you want? All right. So what can we do here? What can we do here? I don't know. Maybe it's fine. And then it'll just have to be like some logic to catch it later. That basically, if it doesn't have, do you have many wide slides? I do. They are 16 by 9 aspect ratio, so they are wide. They are indeed wide slides. All right, search files and folders. So anyway, we'll stick with this for now. That means at this point, I think we could work on this chunk. I think we could now look at starting to generate, like, here's the input, here's the prompt, then kind of chunk this out. So like first generate the details about this course, and then start deciding on the format of the content, and then fill in all the content. So I think it would be something like that. So we kind of break up the generation, so it's not a one shot thing. Especially because, like, I don't know, if the goal is to potentially run it all locally, you could use like a reasoning model like DeepSeek. But I don't know. I just wouldn't trust the AI to like one shot this entire document. That's going to be asking for a lot of pain. It's going to be asking for a lot of things getting missed. So I think we kind of chunk this up a little bit, and then I think it'd be good. So all right. Does the slides take someone for a ride? Is it a guide? It's definitely a guide. It does take you on an educational ride, I guess. So yes, it's an educational ride guide wide slide. How about that? But while you process that, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right. Generating course content. Do you search a search engine or AI chat to learn things about? I do a lot of AI stuff now. I use a lot of I still kind of use Perplexity for a lot of stuff, just because they're the AI that kind of the first AI that really prioritized searching. I don't know. I feel like they're a little less biased than Google, but Google AI does have grounded search. So I mean, I use that a lot. It's this Google AI is super good for code. So most of the time I'm using it for code, and then we'll also use it for some search. It's a little slow for search sometimes. I guess I could just turn off thinking mode, and then it wouldn't. But yeah, I will Google a little bit here and there, but for the most part, yeah, I tend to use AI for a lot of it. I also know to not like totally trust it either. Usually, sometimes I do, um, but yeah, use a lot of AI chat to learn more about stuff at this point, especially for things like this, where it's like I don't want to. If I want to know how something works, if I'm looking for like documentation, a lot of times that's where I use stuff like this because it'll go find the actual documentation for me and like reference it, reference sources as opposed to just making it up. That's the tricky part too. Like GPT and some of those others like tend to just give you an answer based on their training. So the training may be out of date or whatever, because it's just trying to give you an answer. So depends on what you're trying to learn. If you're trying to learn old stuff, that's fine. If you're trying to learn new stuff, then that could be an issue. Apartmental intelligence. I can't say that I have. Is that sounds like looking for a place to live. Uh, let's see. So I think we need a new workflow. This thing is beautiful. This is a beautiful workflow. This is the template. I guess this is actually not really just a template structure. This is generate slides from course sheet. All right, and then this guy generates images from slides, so that's good. And let's do a new one. This is the one. I think I can delete this guy. Yeah, I don't want this guy anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of it so I can prevent future confusion. So that guy's good. And then the apartments.com AI. Nice. That's funny. Yeah. I'm sure it's not bad. Yeah, for that it probably would be pretty good. Like hopefully it should be trying to reference their stuff when it's giving you answers. But yeah, that's kind of the tricky part, is that it may still be trying to rely more on its training than the actual embeddings, assuming that they didn't train their own model. All right. So I'm gonna do a form submit on this one just to kind of visualize what this is gonna do. So course details. Fill in the details. Whatever about your course, about the course you want to generate. We're not getting that salesy yet. We'll get there. Course topic. Text. What else we got? So then target audience. And then target audience would be a detailed description of who is trying to learn here. And then course level. I don't know if we can we do that? Can we do drop downs? Drop down. Nice. Beginner. Intermediate. Advanced. Right? Course category. The category the course falls under. And the last one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave off. That one, I think, I'm gonna have to figure out what that means, right? Because like each one kind of has its own qualification. So maybe not gonna worry about that yet. and course language though. Drop down, English, US, English, UK. I mean, okay, we'll put it in here. So it'll be platform. Education platform, rather. Drop down, Udemy, Thinkific, Teachable. And I want to throw another one on there. Skool. All right. Cool. So that gives us a form to fill out the details. This is going to be a pain, actually, because I have to like keep filling this out. So, what do you enjoy about coding? I like the I don't know. I enjoy both the creation, being able to like, create whatever ideas, which is kind of cool. And then but I do enjoy the puzzle aspect of it. I like solving the puzzle, trying to figure things out. What about you? I know you've been working on your website for a while. What do you enjoy? Course topic. So the topic is triggers. I don't know. Sure. Yeah. Database triggers. Yeah, that works. Absolute beginners. Just starting to vibe code. Course level beginner. Business? I don't know. Entrepreneur. Newer? There we go. Choose a language. US. Educational platform. I'm going to do Skool, but just for testing. Cool. So we got some data. So now, course content. So we're going to copy course content. So duplicate, and copy. Template, template. All right, then like working with data and teaching people about it. Nice, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, working with data is actually it's good and bad. I mean, especially this stuff like this. I'm creating my own like crazy metadata here. It's always a pain getting one set of data to work with another set of data. Like that's always painful, but it's a good challenge. It's fun. I mean, it's basically how everything works at this point. It's basically the core of all applications is just getting one data schema to work with another schema. All right. So I want this. I think vibe coding is the new no code. Kind of. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's unfortunately, I think it's still highly technical. I think it's a bit of a trap, is that it's trying to convince people that it's the new no code, but you can get yourself into a lot of trouble. I mean, like I'm not the best programmer, but I've been programming for a while and I still get into a lot of trouble with vibe coding. But like I know how to like work my way out of it eventually. And I feel like a lot of people won't if you go in with not that much programming experience. You're gonna get yourself into some trouble. So yeah, but it's kind of the evolution of like no code, which I don't know. I've been kind of thinking about that lately too. That it's like I'm kind of still kind of mad about the no code thing. This no code marketing is kind of starting to make me a little annoyed. But I don't know. It is what it is. Uneducated player. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're close. We are very close. And I still haven't taken your advice, but I will. We're getting there. I'm almost there. Yeah, less than or what 25 subs left. Yeah, 975. So we're getting close. Pretty crazy, man. Appreciate you stopping in, supporting. What are you up to today? All right. So I don't know. I mean, I guess this is I don't know what you were thinking, Craig, but we have reached the time of needing AI. So vibe coding is a tribe movement. I mean, everything's tribe. Humans are tribal, so everything's tribal. But yes, probably. So, I mean, I'm just gonna go with a OpenAI. And I think GPT-5 Mini would be good enough. So always go and check analytics and check what audience searched and watch your most viewed videos, and always start creating videos about those titles who they search. Yeah, for sure. No, I was definitely thinking about that. It's kind of cool because like YouTube now sends me updates in the app. Like the YouTube Studio app will like tell me, it's like, hey, here's your weekly breakdown, and it'll tell me like the top 3 things that people searched to get to my videos, which is nice. So it's like, okay, cool. Like it gives me an idea of like, okay, we probably should focus on that kind of thing. That's what people are searching for. But also upload video on the time where your most viewed video uploaded. Yeah, that's true. I've been bad about that as far as like scheduling to make sure that I'm uploading when people are watching. So that's a good point. I feel like that's a little subjective. Like I guess like there's definitely like, you know, some base to the pattern, you know, that like, yeah, people are fairly predictable or routine oriented. So like there is a good chance that they will most likely be watching then. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to prioritize that for sure. So you said you're going to use AI, but I see no apartments. I'm actually in an apartment. My background, you can't see my background, but I'm in an apartment right now. So I used an apartment. But yeah, different one. That'll be the next one, C films. Then we'll use apartmental AI or apartmental intelligence. Okay, so I think trying to think like how I want to do this. So I think we're gonna give it this structure, and then yeah, because I think we're gonna say first create the course details. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. So rather than we can do tools, sheets, Google sheet, then templates. Oh, you have to do the actual sheet. That's annoying. Okay. Have to go to your laptop and YouTube dashboard and left side analytics, and then move to all things you will learn after which video your video is suggested to viewers. That's true. Yeah, I guess I've seen that you can do that. It'll tell you like, yeah, what other videos suggested to you and that kind of thing. Always check what title was searched and what the topic was, everything which led viewers to your video. So you can make videos on that thing next time. That's a good point. Okay, so like following like the chain of suggestion kind of thing. On the left side, analytics, the move to all things, you'll learn after which video your video is suggested to viewers. Yeah. We'll take a look real quick. So Dash. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Where you can see like what video suggested yours. Latest content. It might be per video. Click on audience. Audience, and then you want to get into making more videos? Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it's it's really like it's both hard and easy. Kind of just have to do it and expect it to suck. And like, I mean, I don't know, my videos still suck, but like they've gotten better than they were. So you got to start somewhere. So might as well just do it. For information, neither Udemy or Teachable or Thinkific want the course image to have text on them. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Select one video and go to its analytics and the most viewed one. Okay. So got it. So yeah, let's do that. Analytics. Yeah, however, okay. So most found from search, some from recommendations though. So that's cool. Key moments, dips, audience. Yeah, because I know I've seen it where it's like tells you kind of what other videos were connected to this. Click through rate on bell notification 1. Very nice, very nice. Engagement. Not bad. And then overview. Cool. Yeah, no, that's a good point though. I will definitely have to look into that. Most viewed one. Select one video and go to its analytics and the most viewed one. Yeah, because I forget where else is that thing is. See more. So I remember, maybe vidIQ was actually telling me like what videos were recommended or connected to it. So you have to check it out more. For each page, you'll see what title was searched and what videos are suggesting yours. Ah, okay. Oh, there it is. I scrolled past it. I was looking for thumbnails. Yeah, nice. Okay. How I generated a limited ad creative with Nano Banana. Ultimate Nano Banana guide. Use Nano Banana and create viral UGC ads. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, good call. That's awesome. Whoa, I got recommended off of Firebase. That's cool. Cool, Nano Banana, and then like a bunch of lower ones. Nice, man. Yeah, for sure. This is actually really useful. I will definitely have to check that out. That's good. Good data sourcing. Good inspiration. Be able to look at this. So yeah, good call, man. Very good call. I will definitely look at that. I will make note of that. What's today? Today is the 18th. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks, Uneducated. Check impressions, create video on that topic. Simple. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's so much data in here. Like, it is funny. I've seen a couple videos talk about that where it's like there's so much data in the YouTube studio. You just need to use it. And like half the time I just sit down and like make a video about like, I don't know, like need to make a video on this topic. When there's a ton of stuff you can just dig into and use to like guide that decision, which I guess is kind of what vidIQ is doing too. But I mean, it's also kind of created just like a ton of stuff. So it's a little bit overwhelming when you jump into it too. So, but yeah, man, awesome. Total impressions, you got 10K. Select the video suggested to your video and got the higher impressions, which is on top of the list. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 25K impressions. And then yeah, the one like you said, that one. 10K impressions. Yeah, which is crazy. It's a lot of videos. There's a search term. Yeah, right. Yeah. Wherever that was. Not on here, but over here. Search terms. Yeah, nano banana. Yeah, pretty cool. Reach page. Just I suggested you clicked. Yeah, that's true too. That's a good point. Yeah, to start plugging in that data and have it come up with stuff for me. So yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, 282 off of n8n nano banana. There we go. Give link to your YouTube channel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is crazy. It is really crazy. It's always back to like even though a lot of the stuff can be automated, you still have to like actually do it. More percentage search term, you use that keyword in the title. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I've been pretty good about that. I guess the last two ones. So I just need to. I mean, I think the thumbnail also helps a lot to like get the click through. So, but yeah, exactly right. 21% was nano banana, right? Pretty pretty clear pattern there for sure. And it ended with, and that's what's crazy is like how specific like they're looking for like every single iteration. So yeah, kind of insane. I wonder what the Google AdWords is looking like for that. Probably pretty nuts. But yeah, man, no, definitely appreciate that. That's awesome. I will definitely consider that. That will be part of the next video making process. Starting 3 new YouTube channels soon. Oh man, all right. Yeah, I know you were talking about it. You said you were getting ready to you wanted to do some YouTube. So that's awesome, man. Gonna do some generation on that or affordable audio man showing cheap affordable audio. I mean, hey, there we go. Can't go wrong with that. People love cheap. That's awesome. Let's model find the parameter. Yeah, let's do that. So first we're gonna do course details and I've achieved 1K subs more than on 4 to 5 channels. The only problems I face. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, consistency is the hard part, man. Consistency is surprisingly difficult, but if you can stick with it, that is like that's the secret. Even if you're not great, just doing it every day and showing up for a long time, eventually you're going to be further than everybody else. Oh, that's right, Jarvis. Yeah, Jarvis supercomputer showing how to use the DGX Spark and a 10-minute tech reviews. Nice, man. Yeah, for sure. I mean, can't go wrong with tech reviews. That one's like those are tough. Like that goes back to the consistency thing. Where it's like if you just keep doing it, like you'll develop a following. Problem is like lots of other people are trying to do it too. But again, if you just outlast everybody by just continuing to do it, then you'll get a following. So yeah, stay consistent. Yep. If you're uploading weekly one, stick with it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like I got to do a video today because like I gotta keep my streak. I've been doing one video a week for a while now, a couple months now. So yeah, just got to stick with it for now. Each one in their own channel. Yeah, man. No, definitely. Yeah, that's the problem too. Is trying to do too many channels too can be kind of tricky. Like I always keep thinking of that, but it's like I've already got this channel and like this channel's growing slowly enough that it's like I don't need to start another channel that would also grow slowly. Just need to consistently grow the one channel. So yeah, but definitely get that though. There's lots of channels to be made, lots of work to be done. But yeah, probably the harder thing is like put the energy to being consistent, at least with the things you want to do. 1 live stream, 1 YouTube video, then 3 shorts generated from the YouTube video. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's where it's at. You get basically, I don't know if it's still the case, but it was that you get three major activities on YouTube a day, basically, right before it stops pushing it. So you could do a live stream, you could do a video, and then you could do a short, or you could do whatever, a live stream, a post, a video, like whatever. So, but yeah, stay with one. Overload always burns energy before even starting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now you've got 2 things to like, oh man, I got to get a video out for each one of these this week. And then, if you're doing 3, it's like, oh man, I got to get a video out for each one of these, so it adds up for sure. If it's not like natural, it's more of like you just forcing yourself to do it, then it takes a while. Research shows over the past 3 years has shown. Okay, as far as yeah, gotcha. Yeah, 3 shorts generated from the YouTube video. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, and I mean on the other side, I was just hearing that the other day that like, I mean, at the same time, I forget that somebody was saying how, like the Fox and n8n autopilot. Yeah, exactly. Somebody was saying how Fox News or something like that. The Fox News YouTube channel puts out a video, like a full YouTube video, like every hour, and they still get millions of impressions. So like even though the the algorithm's not pushing it, like people are still looking for it or seeing it. There's some other I forget, it was like Bollywood or some other Indian account that like literally does like a billion. They do like a new video every hour, and they have like more than a billion impressions. So it's just like if it's out there, it doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't hurt to work within the guidelines of the algorithm, because then the algorithm at least will work for you. But yeah, at the same time, like you just do it, it'll work. Full-time focus on YouTube something, or just a side hustle? It's kind of more of a side hustle right now. I'm still working on an app at this point, so I'm trying to get that into like a manageable place, and then also doing some of the n8n stuff. So I'm kind of that's kind of part of it too. I'm still a little bit like widespread. So the YouTube thing is like kind of a side hustle. So I really only put like I stream stream Monday through Friday, ideally if I can, for like whatever, an hour or two in the morning. And then I do a YouTube video a week, and that's basically it. So it's definitely not full time. I've been thinking about it a lot. Like I would kind of like to go full time on it, but can't really do it right now. So we'll see. I'm leaning towards it though. We'll see. And then yeah, I still need to do development on the side. So really, like development's probably more my main thing. So yeah. Working with a company or support business. Right now, I'm supporting myself. So that's the goal. I used to work. I worked full time for 11 years, and then I'm kind of just living off of the money that I banked right now, because like most of my business stuff right now isn't making that much money. So I'm kind of prioritizing that. So I'm doing some n8n contracting stuff, and then doing this, and then also working on an app. So I got a few things going, trying to support myself for now. But that's in the back pocket. If I need to go get a job, I could get another full-time job, but trying not to, so that I can stick with my freedom, stick with the working on my schedule and do what I want to do. And the goal is to support myself. So yeah. How about you, man? I know you're kind of hustling. You're trying to create your own services, right? I know you're trying to grow some channels, do some social media growth. Been super helpful with your YouTube advice on here. All right. Good YouTube discussions. Good YouTube stuff. Same. Also sucking bank. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. You have to prioritize, figure out the right approach. So I'm just being kind of difficult about it. Like I could just go get a job and make a lot of money, but I'm trying to do it on my own. So yeah. Trying to do it my way, I guess. Haven't run out of money yet, so I got time. Speaking of, gotta make this thing work. So I think first I was trying to decide, I guess, Craig, did you have any input on the AI? Like I was just gonna go with GPT, but I mean could go if you wanted, I forget, you've talked about for the Java supercomputer. Oh, nice, we already got one. Oh, okay, you're looking at that guy. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I remember you showing me Goldie. Yeah, that guy's doing it right for sure. Yeah, as far as like AI, like using AI avatars and stuff to be able to generate content, like not a bad way to go. Definitely on autopilot. Or one thing, never stop working. There's no result. There's result keeps. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. Like you can't control the you can only control like your own output. You can't control the result. So you can't control the response to it. You can only control your own numbers. So you can control how many times you stream, you can control how many videos you create. So yeah, absolutely, man. Can't control the impressions. You can do your best to like try to gauge and try to optimize for those proper impressions, but the only thing you can do is control the video you make and how many you make and the amount of posts you do. So that's about it. And the amount of responses and that kind of thing. So yeah. Any AI you're comfortable with, eventually you can change the connection to the AI on your Spark. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, cool. Yeah, like eventually it would just be like your locally running probably AI or whatever. But so that could even be like GPT OSS or whatever, or DeepSeek or whatever. But yeah, so then I guess I'm trying to think like what we want to do here. So then this guy, I guess, would like just have it output CSV, and then CSV could then create the sheet based on what the Google, based on what the API or the what's it called, AI returns. Olama AI in my local. Exactly. Never fall for Indians OTP because you're on limited budgets. What's man? What's OTP? Indians OTP. One-time password. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. But fair enough, man. Fair enough. Oh, okay. Banks never ask it. Okay, got it. All right. Appreciate the tip, man. That's funny. Good call. Same with the audio generation. We can connect it to DGX Spark local text audio generate will run, and same with video. You use with local FFmpeg running on local. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, yeah, because we can use Olama with GPT, and then maybe Kokoro. I don't know if Danilo's around, but like Kokoro had a good Danilo had a good recommendation with Kokoro or Vibe Voice, like somebody pointed out. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely all these local models. FFmpeg is great for just the video. So yeah, all that stuff can run locally, which would be great. We got the plan. Don't you get calls like SAR? Please don't redeem the code. Yeah, I've gotten some stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Like some scammers calling, trying to get you to enter your password or let you remote into your machine or whatever. I've watched some videos about that. It's craziness. Like, I get it, man. Like, you're in a tough spot though. Like, if you can get it to work, like, why not? Definitely understand feeling trapped, I guess. Feeling like that's the only thing you can do. But good advice. Yeah, good advice. Keep an eye out for that. There's a few local LLMs and open source options I can run locally. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, there's quite a few options now. So we can definitely have some solid choices to be able to get the whole thing running on your mini supercomputer. It's gonna be great. That'll be exciting. I guess I'll go cloud-based for now, and then we can kind of swap out for whatever it needs to be. I mean, I think there's like an Olama, right? Is there an Olama? Yeah, I was gonna say there's no Olama option here, so it would just change the config a little bit to work a little bit differently. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna say, based on the user's input from this form data, generate a CSV to populate the example, what I call it, course content sheet, content template, Google Sheet that you have access to. And then I think output is JSON. Do that. And then what do I want to do? So I was going to say sheets. We want to create a sheet, probably. Can we create sheet from? Oh no, we're creating a sheet. Can we? I have to think we have to create the document. So it'd be like drive, create file from text. So I don't know about that. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. Correct. Can you get me a Clint? Don't know what that means. Gonna be honest. Oh, client. Bro is not here to give you clients. He is here to provide you advanced knowledge. That's right. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get you a client. You'll have to get your own client. But you got some options. You can, you can do cold outreach. Do some cold email. You can do some. The one I like actually a lot is if you've got stuff ready to go, you could try to find people like on LinkedIn, just like DM them directly with like a nice, thoughtful DM, as opposed to just like, hey, you need my system. Like, do some research and like do like a nice message and take your time to do it. Otherwise, you got freelance stuff, so you can do Fiverr or Upwork. Fiverr is actually like super competitive. I mean, Upwork's actually really pretty competitive too, but you can try to find them through there. You can do content like this. Try to do some videos to try to attract people that way, that show that you know what you're doing and you can help them out. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Like, I wish I could help you get a client. I definitely do need to do some more systems that would help get clients. Like cold email and stuff would be a good system. So we could look into that for sure. But gonna try to finish it up this one first. But yeah, man, just gotta keep at it. Got to keep trying every day. And I don't know, uneducated was just talking about it as far as like consistency, doing the numbers, focus on the numbers as opposed to getting the client. Just looks who knows, man? Who knows? But that's another one where like the numbers add up. Like every rejection is just like one more step closer to actually getting a client. So just gotta stick with it. It's not easy, but it is simple. Just gotta stick with it. Which take my own advice too. But yeah. All right. So create text. Can we create? I was trying to think about how to create a Google Sheet. I mean, I guess we could just copy from the template. So that was kind of my original thought. Would have like the template example and then copy the template, and then fill it out. I guess that would make sense. That's what I'm trying to think is like, how does this whole system originate? Like we would basically like copy the slide, like provide a Google Slides template example that you could copy, provide a course template that you could copy, and then the system's good to go. See Films database, website, and brand are a never-ending project. That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's kind of the difference between a product and a project. Usually, a project has an end, like you finish the project, but a product does not. It just keeps going unless you sunset it or you whatever, get rid of the product. But so it's a product because it's a continually living thing. You're always improving it, always keeping it alive. All right. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do. This is not content. There we go. It's a template, and then this is kind of like course example. We back. How's it going so far? Good. Gotten a little sidetracked with YouTube chats. We're trying to fill out this spreadsheet. So I created the thing that will generate the slides from the spreadsheet. Now we're going to use some AI to actually fill out the spreadsheet. So I've created a little form here to like get us some data. So I was able to fill out the form to say we want to create a presentation about database triggers, and it's for absolute beginners who are just starting to vibe code. They're looking beginner level course. They're an entrepreneur. It should be English US. I'm going to say it's a Skool platform presentation. So based on that data, I think we're going to create a spreadsheet. So we're going to try to figure out like how to fill in this stuff based on that data. But I think template. So I think we'd actually just like copy off of template is what I think what's going to happen here. And then let's delete these. And then we would create a copy of the template, then tell GPT to fill it in based on the example and the data that we were provided. And then we don't have to worry about like trying to format data. Do you have kids or just saw your desktop full of games? I think. Oh no, I play a ton of games. Yeah, I'm still actually not as much as I used to, but I used to play a ton of games. Right now, like Diablo. I just finished up Diablo 3. I'm good. That just had a new season on Friday, and I got through all of that, so I completed the season journey. And then what else? Destiny 2. I got to get back to Destiny 2. Been playing that. But how about you, man? You a gamer? That's the other thing I've been thinking about too. That's part of like the full-time YouTube thing is like, I've actually streamed like on my gaming profile for a while. Well, I did for a while. I've kind of gone back and forth, but I was thinking about doing that again since I've been streaming a lot on this account. I might go stream on that one too. So we'll see. That may happen as well as I start to kind of reorganize what I'm focusing on. But I think we're going to copy. Whoops, drive. We're going to copy this spreadsheet, copy file. Template course template. No, I don't want to open it. I just want to select it. Then we're going to call it this guy, course topic. Yeah, that'll work, right? Copying the same folder, that's fine. Free Fire player? Free Fire. I don't recognize that. Is that a game? Uh-oh. n8n's bugging out. Did it actually create the doc? Oh, oh, weird. What happened there? It's like just being laggy? Weird. Search it. Free Fire. Okay. Garena? Free Fire? Free to play Battle Royale. Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting. I have not heard of it. Cool. Do you play on mobile? Yeah, it looks like I guess it's on Android and iOS. Crazy. That's awesome. One of the most downloaded mobile games globally in 2019. That's crazy. I don't know. I'd never heard of it before. Nice. All right. I don't know what this is doing. Wait. Yeah, it just kind of like bugged out. Reload. So did it actually create that? Kind of did. No. No, wrong one. I mean, it created it, right? Just didn't name it. Super weird. Move to trash. And actually, I don't know, just because I spotted that. Where's template? Here we go. I'm going to do that. So kind of drive me crazy. I don't know. As much as I hate snake case, it feels like these should be snake case. Kebab is looking a little weird on a template or on a spreadsheet, but whatever. I don't know. What do you think, Molson? You think spreadsheet should have kebab case or snake case for column headers? CSV usually does underscores, right? All right. So let's. Ah, man, I have to fill out my form again. Did it keep it? No, I didn't keep it. Like that format? What's that? Oh, you like kebab? You like dashes? Oh. Need to like keep a copy of a payload here, so I don't have to keep filling this out. All right. So execute step. This is. Oh yeah, I was gonna say database. Database trigger. Triggers. Absolutely beginner. Development. English. School. Submit. Cool. Then we got our data. So then now we're gonna copy with the name. So there we go. I don't know why they got swallowed up last time. That's weird. So this should be good now. Database triggers content. Cool. Then I think, yeah, I'm just gonna use, I don't know, GPT-5. So we're talking about open source models. GPT-20, whatever it is, the smaller GPT OSS model is, it's like O3 Mini, I think. So I guess we should probably use O3 Mini just to be somewhat comparable. O3 Mini. So then based on the user's input, we're going to do that. Then schema. That's annoying. So edit JSON. And then just put this all into one thing. Or I don't know, there's probably like a programmatic way to get this, but I was hoping for a way to like, I don't have to drag all this in. It's like Call of Duty. Nice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I can't go wrong with that. It's online game like PUBG. You can play on mobile as well as on emulators. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. The new Destiny Rising. I think it's a new mobile game that you can play. It's mobile, but like some of my friends have been playing it on an emulator on PC because we usually play Destiny on PC. But yeah, makes sense. Can't go wrong with free to play though. Hopefully not too. I mean, there's probably a ton of microtransactions, but hopefully it's all cosmetic. Which webcam? I don't actually use a webcam. I'm actually using like a Sony camera. So that was my, I was like, I'm gonna be a serious video game streamer, so I actually invested in a camera. So it's a Sony Ace. What is it? It's not a cheap one. I wanted a USB-C plug-in so I could just stream out of it directly. But it's like an Easy V1 or something like that. ZVE1. I got it used, but still a little pricey. Oof, yeah, it's still not cheap. Oh man. Has more downloads than PUBG. It has almost 1 billion users. That's crazy. Man, good for them. That's insane. That's awesome. Surprised I hadn't even heard of it. That's nuts. Dominating. And they've got the Naruto crossover right now. Crazy. That's awesome. Quality is excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Sony cam's good, and then I bought a lens to go with it, so that also helps a lot. So it gives you a nice like forward focal focus on like the foreground, and then the background blurs. So yeah, it's trying to look professional, trying to go for the high quality thing. So yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know that it was worth the investment, but we'll see. Hopefully, it'll pay off eventually. All right, so I was gonna put this info in here and say, based on like what the user submitted, let's go ahead and fill out this data. I mean, I think it probably does make sense to do this set edit. So we're gonna edit fields, JSON. Can we just do something like this? Okay. JSON dot dot to JSON string. Which I guess I don't have to do that because we could just do that over there. So if I delete that in here, then we could say, here is the data submitted by the user. And then we got to switch to expression because it's going to flip out. There we go. Then JSON dot to JSON string. Using that data, populate the what was that? What was that? Populate the. There we go. Google Sheets. Reference. Okay, so I should probably give it access to that one too. So reference, get rows. Oops. Sheets. Get rows in sheet. So content, course content, details. Reference the course content. We'll say example. Example on how to fill out the data. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a little rough, but we'll try it. So let me copy this. Oops. Rename example. And then this one will actually point to that sheet instead. So not course content, but course content example sheet details. All right. So then it's got both of those. Then, I mean, that's it, I guess. So it should hopefully update template. Wait, so then if we copy the file, we can get to that, right? Now? Yeah. We won't be able to do that dynamically. So kind of back to the same issue, right? Because I need to be able to create the Google Sheets. I mean, I guess we can do. I really don't like. I don't like having the agent do the copy. I mean, it could. I guess that's the whole point. But I'd rather it be. I'd rather it be more explicit and not give it a chance to mess up. So if we copy the file, we would have the new file. I want it to generate it. So sheets. Update row and sheet. No. Add append row. I think if we append row, we still have to be able to select the sheet though, which is a bit of an issue. By ID, by name, by URL. I mean, if the naming is consistent, then I guess it would work. So if we did like by name, we would know that it's going to be called course content because it was copied that way. But append row. Yeah, because this is all explicit. I mean, it would map automatically, I guess. What am I missing here? It kind of requires. It requires either a sheet that needs to be referenced, and the AI model can just fill it out. Is there a way? Got submitted. Cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess otherwise maybe we just go the full agent route if we give it rather than copy the file. I don't know. That makes me nervous to let it create the file. I don't think it should. And maybe, right? Because we would say reference the content on how to fill out the data. And the reason we can't do that is that, I mean, I guess we could. Because that's the one that's created. So as long as it doesn't get things messed up, then it should be okay. Is the Animal Institute upset that everyone is using the letters AI? Probably. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're not happy about it. Using that data, populate the Google Sheet. I don't know. Maybe it might be that easy. Might be that straightforward. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. So let's see. Let's try it. Did it create another one? Probably. Probably has yeah, we have two now. Oh. And it ends weird, man. Doesn't make sense sometimes. Is it working? It's working. So which one? It read the example. That's good. Did it update it? Okay, cool. Node executed successfully, and it didn't do anything. Oh man, yeah, it's a bit of an issue. Okay, which one? Yeah, neither of these have any content, right? So all it did was like read it. Oh, okay, all right, it gave me the content back. Okay. So then we could do update sheets, append row. Or do we need to like, we need to probably split it out. So first we would, oh, I did tell it to like simplify its output and output content as JSON. So I guess that's good. All right, so that'll work. So we don't need to do that. It really should be doing this. So then if we do a split out, right? That's just gonna give me the JSON chunk. Why are you re-executing? No, burn-in cycles. What's this one? So it doesn't need to read the temp. Yeah, I guess it doesn't need to read template. It just reads example. I changed it. That's right. Yeah, cool. Okay. So then, yeah, all that's going to do is do that. So what do I need to do here? I don't need to do split out. I need to do JSON edit, field set. Let's see. How do I, let's see, using n8n, how would I populate, or how would I append rows to a Google Sheet if the data is in CSV format? For example. format like this. Let's go. Cool. All right. Of course, this is a very common task. Edit fields node isn't quite right. The tool for the job. Parse the CSV. Convert the raw CSV into individual n8n items and append the sheets. Parse CSV with code node. It's always code node. Let's try to avoid code node, but maybe not. Actually, I think n8n has that. It's like a magic parse or something, right? Yeah, transform. Transform this CSV into a JSON object so that I can use it to use it with the Google Sheets append row node. So all this is going to do is generate AI form or generate some JavaScript for me. I don't need you to run it again. Burning my AI cycles. Good thing O3 Mini is very cheap. Take your time. Take your time. Where is the TS? TypeScript? Oh man, now it totally changed this. CSV data, not CSV. Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I still haven't like totally learned. I kind of just float through TS. I mostly don't. I've been vibe coding my way through TypeScript, but it's probably better. I think strongly typed is better. It just prevents crazy issues. JavaScript can lead to some pretty nasty situations. I have not used CoffeeScript. Man, I remember that from back in the day. But no, I have not used CoffeeScript. That is one I have not had to touch before. Turn JSON with an answer. Return JSON, I guess like this. Turn a JSON response like this. CSV data. See if we can get it to be a little more predictable. Have you used CoffeeScript? C films? So read the file. It's good. See if it matches the data a little bit. All right, and actually we are nearing the end of the stream. I underestimated. I thought this would be a little bit easier. I'm probably not thinking about this the right way. There's probably like an easy way to do it, but basically just need to have a way to fill in this data. And like you said, if we're, I mean, depends on the goal, I guess, of the system. If it's supposed to be completely hands off, then we need a templated spreadsheet. And then if that's the case, like we've got it predefined, then we can just fill it in based on what comes in. But mostly that. There we go. Okay, content. Is that good? So then generate code for that. And it reruns it. That's so annoying. Is all coffee Java? Is all coffee Java or is all Java coffee? It's a great question. Very, very existential of you. I don't know, to be honest. I think so, right? Isn't all Java? Is Java just another word for coffee? Oh, now it's decided it wants to update the sheet. Uh-oh. So did it do it? And of course I have two. 11:30. So wait, hang on. Did it actually happen? No, it didn't. It thought it did. It tried to. Yeah, no. Did that work? Okay. It's not understanding. It's trying to fill out the content. This is just the overview. So, So then I think we have to be more explicit about this, where it will just generate the details. Then it should get into the force content where it does all the other stuff. It might be reading the other sheet. It shouldn't be. No, I think it's actually it's specifically looking at that sheet. Details, right? Details. That's what I want, right? Yeah, details, not content. Dope. That's why I gave it the wrong one. Should be details. Okay. Something like this, I think, is not a bad way to start. So once it gives us this data row, then we're off to the, well, then we got to do the content after that. So yeah, we have the data row first, then we can use that to then generate the rest of the content. And that'll be the big generation, which may be a couple cycles, but we're getting there. Yeah, I don't actually. I kind of got a lot going on today. So I finished up some stuff the other day, but today I don't know that I'll get back to this. So we'll hop back on it tomorrow. Wait, what's today? Thursday? Yeah. Okay. Probably a later stream tomorrow, but I will try to hop on tomorrow, and we'll keep plugging away at this. But good stream. Thanks for coming and chatting, everybody. I appreciate it. Olson, you have a good one as well, man. Thanks for hanging out. Uneducated, thanks for chatting, man. Glad you came to hang out. It was good. See films. Good luck with the site. Good luck with figuring out if you've used JavaScript. You've practiced TypeScript. Yeah, man. I mean, I think TypeScript is good to practice for sure. It's just, I don't know. It's just, if you're working on stuff on your own, like you're good with just JavaScript because like you don't have to worry about typing and stuff. It's usually it's all your stuff, so you probably can keep track of what things are. But as you get into like bigger projects, like that's where TypeScript would kind of become pretty important, just to make sure that you're not passing in bad data everywhere. So I don't know. I think it's worth it. But yeah, 50 different coding languages on Code Wars. Ah, nice. Okay. Oh man, yeah, crazy. Well, there you go. Yeah, I can't say I've done CoffeeScript, but yeah, you're probably good with TypeScript, and I mean, can't go wrong with JavaScript. So stick with it, man. Stick with it. Keep code warring away. But yeah, Craig, I will get back to this tomorrow morning, and we'll get some rows generated, and then we'll have our foundation for actually a whole system. So we're getting getting real close. Trying to catch anybody else who was here, but I think that's pretty much it. I think I got everybody here. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. So plan on that tomorrow. So Thanks, everybody. Bye.